It's been one hell of a ride.
8 countries, with a cast of hundreds.
But in 24 hours, it will all be over.
It's a special thing when the calculus works out like this.
One race remaining, the World Cup title on the line.
In putting themselves in the position to win it all here today, they've already done the hard part.
Now comes the harder part.
It literally could go either way. Yeah, you could flick a coin for me.
You smell that?
Yeah, I do.
That's the aroma of 100% undiluted drama. The odour of season-long rivalries mixed with undertones of a lifetime's worth of dreams and hard work on the line.
It smells kind of like chain oil and fresh tires mixed with West Virginia mountain pine.
Exactly. Today, someone will go home with the World Cup overall and a massive sense of accomplishment.
The others will leave here with nothing but excuses.
I think I've never been that nervous in my life, and my people around me, they can feel it too. I'm super focused and super annoying, maybe. It's not time to give up, you know?
You know, it's been a long season. I've had some ups and downs and have been dealing with that pressure. And I think just being able to come into this race and know that if I have my best race, I can pull it off, takes a bit of the edge off in terms of how I'm approaching it.
I'm sure they're giving up. If you take that corner well and you have the right gear and accelerate, you get a gap that carries you to the finish straight.
Even if they're right on my wheel here, it's
You
like
go.
I'll stop,
All in,
remember?
all in,
like,
all in.
That's
It's
the
all
only
in.
way I can win.
All
Even
in.
if they're on my wheel. Okay.
It is going to come down to this weekend to decide this year's World Cup overall between Kate and Yolanda.
I came into the season leading and came out to a pretty strong lead in terms of the points. But fell a bit behind in the middle of the season.
And Yolanda just hasn't won a race this year, and she's not going to want to take the overall without a win, I think. You know what I mean?
Kate identifies Yolanda as one of her biggest threats, if not the biggest threat in any race when she lines up. It's been a battle for the whole season, and for it all to come down to one race in the end, we have a clean slate. So, you know, game on.
In the last few minutes before the gun goes off, it's completely silent. Just focus on my breathing. Focusing on getting a good start. There's nothing left you can do.
And we are off!
Yolanda Neff coming to the front already.
No messing about for Neff then. Kate Courtney now to the front. Yolanda Neff right on her wheel. Neff going back to fourth now. Pauline Ferrand-Bravo now making a move on her as well. Everyone going by Neff. Oh, Neff looking like she's hurting.
And Kate knows, and she's pushing hard.
Neff is really in trouble here. Hard to watch.
Can she recover from this? But look at this, Kate. She's struggling with the high speed of the first few riders. That doesn't look good at all. Something is going on with Kate Courtney right now.
Neff now in 12th place.
Kate Courtney, 7 at the moment.
Here goes Pauline Ferrand-Bravo then, and she takes the lead and cuts Terpstra off. Neff looking good again, Bart. The tempo back up.
The race for the overall is still wide open.
And it's Pauline Ferrand-Bravo takes the win here in Snowshoe, her second World Cup win Kate Courtney then. There's Yolanda Neff. Came out so strong at the start of the year. Battled a little bit more mid-season. She is your World Cup champion for 2019. Kate Courtney from the USA.
Winning the World Cup overall definitely isn't about being perfect. Instead, it's about deflecting 1,000 different opportunities for distraction.
Every race, you can't make a big mistake, you can't give up, you have to fight for every spot, every race. And I'm so, so proud. This win means a lot to me.
And it's equally as tough whether you're racing against your competition or against the clock.
As soon as the frequency is really high, the grip is not so good because the bike doesn't absorb the really fast little hits. And when I get a bit loose, the bike just bang, like it's not so forgivable. Last week we had a really good race for World Champs. It was insane. It was so good to leave Mont Saint-Anne with a good result. I have to reset for this one, forget about what we've done last week, even though it was great, and try to do it again this week.
The world champion a week ago, he needs one more extremely fast run this year and then it's done for him.
The overall, for Bruni, it's the holy grail. The massive thing that I've never been super close to achieve. And this year I'm actually almost touching it, so close, and I could feel like Amaury was putting the arm away.
It's such a mental game downhill that everything's just got to be in place really, and then the person's also got to be mentally strong as well, and then when it all comes together, that's when you see what you've seen this year with Bruni and Piron.
I think Amaury has to be nervous, and I think he is, because I'm leading and he's second, so he has to come get me. He knows I'm not going to let him do that easily, so he has pressure for sure.
Amaury Piron in the start hut, fastest in the steep and the technical sections. My goodness, look how fast he's going! If he wins today, Bruni needs a top 3 finish, so Piron has to throw everything at this, and he is. It is a massive run from the defending World Cup champion. He is going to go fastest. Piron over 5 seconds into the green. And he has put all the pressure on Bruni at the top of this mountain.
I didn't want to hear Amaury's time at the top. I want to know nothing. I just want to ride like a normal day, a normal race. I just need to be in my zone. There were so many things I've done all year that went like little flash in my head.
Bruni sprints towards the line, he goes fastest! And Loïc Bruni wins the season opener here! A 4:37 still outside that fastest qualifier. Loïc Bruni takes his second World Cup win of 2019. Bruni wins by nearly half a second. Look at the time! Bruni goes fastest by over a second. Good power down the line then. Bruni goes fastest. It's another massive run for the world champ. 1.4 back, he goes into 3rd place.
In the gate, I was just like, that's the moment. I just told myself, do Loic, do what you know.
This is the battle for the overall. It comes down to this run and this man, Loïc Bruni. He needs a top 3 finish to guarantee himself that overall World Cup title with Piron in the #1 seat then. Bits of rock flying, he is letting it all hang out here. Oh, Bruni! Is he sprinting towards his first overall World Cup title? He goes. knows it. Look at his face.
Suspense-wise, it was the craziest scenario possible. We actually had to wait for the last guy to decide. I was praying for Danny to do something really stupid and crash, or really crazy and win.
Can he end Bruni's dream of his first overall World Cup win? Oh, within a second then, which is enough to stop Bruni taking it.
I was just, okay, it's over. It was going to be close, but I lose. It's okay. I was like, Amaury, thank you so much for the year. It was crazy, whatever happens. I was not even watching Danny anymore.
Comes down to the line. Oh, he goes fastest. What? Danny Hart takes the win, and Bruni takes the overall.
Now's the time to let you in on a secret.
All a racer really controls is the beginning.
Fortune controls how it ends.
I have a lot more respect for Loic and what he's doing because I've done 2 years and I think I've finished a total of 6 races, and it just shows how hard it is to win at this sport right now.
To claim a World Cup overall, there are only a small number of variables under an athlete's control.
Preparation, effort, and risk. And 1,000 more that aren't.
In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot.
But sometimes, fortune smiles.
And it's enough.
Cue the theme music.
You know I run the streets, live a fast life, you know what it's gonna be. I'm a menace to society, product in my environment. I'm a menace to society, always keep it G. You know I run the streets, live a fast life, you know what it's. Sell it all, get it all, keep it all on the low. You a boss, I'm a kingpin, dog, bow down. Watch out for the snakes and the rats, it's a doggy dog world. My y'all remember that, like.
It's going fast! The good news is Fast Life is not taking away from your salary.
I know. And it's coming back next year.
It's gonna be on Loic only.
Is it?
I'm just kidding.
Do you guys know?
I don't know.
You know, if it's not about me, I'm gonna steal all your camera gear and throw it off a cliff, but I have no hard feelings.
I don't want to be cocky, but I've always said that the best rider was the one winning the overall, right?
That's cocky.
Okay.
Always keep it G, you know I run the streets, live a fast life, you know what it's gonna be.